The very first thing I want to talk about is, unfortunately, some cancellations happening because Peacock, the cock, is canceling. That's what I'm saying. Because based on a true story, has been officially canceled over there on Peacock. Now, after 2 seasons, a lot of people are very excited about this coming back, hopefully for a third season. I have friends that were actually working on it too, very bummed out. And I'm sorry, guys, that you lost your jobs too, because a lot of people are actually hoping for those work in Los Angeles. Well, not a lot of jobs out here, I've said multiple times, that are actually like movies and TV shows that are shooting. This is one of them. And unfortunately, it is gone after 2 seasons. Kaylee Cuoco was on here, Chris Messina. I worked on it first season. Great cast. Everybody was super nice. Bummed it's gone. But also one more Peacock show has been canceled too, Mr. Throwback. Now, I didn't get a chance to check this out, and it makes me kind of want to get in there and check it out right now. But it was a satire of a true crime genre with elements that are loosely inspired by true events. Kind of like, it's just kind of fun. It was kind of a fun thing. Oh, no, that was based true. This was a mockumentary. There's so many shows, guys. It was a mockumentary. But, if you enjoyed either of these shows, they're Queen, I didn't know either of them was on. Yeah, they were on Peacock. They're both gone, unfortunately. And there might be a lot of Angry Birds out there because they have been canceled, guys. And Angry Birds 3 is moving forward over at Paramount Pictures. That's right. It's been over at Sony for the past 2 for distribution, but now it's going over to Paramount for distribution. Good for them, because honestly, Paramount needs fucking work. Think about what's going on with that deal being stalled again for another 90 days. Hopefully that merger goes through because Paramount's still going bankrupt. But Angry Birds 3 is moving forward. We have an official release date, January 29, 2027. Guys, I never watched any of these. I mean, it's got a great cast. I got to tell you that, because the main cast coming back, Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Rachel Bloom, Danny McBride, all coming back as Red, Chuck, and Silverbomb. Guys, if you love it, I just don't Angry Birds like you pull them on your phone, you launch them. I don't know what this movie's going to be, but the third movie is moving forward. They're bringing in also Emma Myers, Kiki Palmer, Tim Robinson, Lily James. They got a lot of new cast members coming in. So if you're excited for Angry Birds, some of our fans might be out there. Get ready for the third one. It's coming and rock and rolling very soon to a screen near you. Unlike more Mythic Quest, guys. Another cancellation. Oh, man. Mythic Quest over to Apple TV Plus has officially been canceled. Now, guys, it's gone for a long time. There's a spinoff actually coming, but this comes after the final of season 4 just came out. And you would think, what are we going to do about this? They didn't know they were canceled, so why are we doing this without an official ending? Well, if you're wondering, Apple's going to give them a chance to go shoot a new ending right now and then re-release it on Apple TV Plus. So you guys get a fitting ending for this 4 seasons of Mythic Quest. And I honestly think that's a great thing. A lot of productions don't do that. A lot of studios don't do that. And they'll leave them out there with like a cliffhanger or something like I want more. I want to see what happens. But at least this is fitting for them to have a finale. Now, the spinoff is still coming. And Ron McClaney is still excited about this. It's all gone forward. And he said to all our fans, thank you for playing with us. To our partners at Apple, thank you for believing in the vision from the very beginning. And if you enjoyed this show, I bet you're bummed. But you know what? Great cast. And unfortunately, another one bites the dust. Unlike Nautilus, guys, is coming finally. This one was supposed to be on the chopping block. We talked about this, Disney Plus had shot this whole series, Nautilus, based off Nemo, guys, off Nemo in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And they shot the whole thing. And they're like, man, we're just going to can it. We're just done. And it's like, what? It's fucking in the can. It's done. Just release the Kraken. But instead, they did sell it off. They sold it off, and it's gone over to AMC. AMC will be debuting this 10-episode drama series based off Nemo, and it's going to be about an Indian prince robbed of his birthright and family, a prisoner of the East India Company, and a man bent on revenge against the forces that have taken everything from him. Coming out again, not too long. Actually, if you're in the UK, you can see this now. And in Ireland too, they actually debuted it already streaming. So if you're there, have a nice VPN, you can check it out right now. Or you can wait till it drops on AMC. I'm not saying to use a VPN. I'm saying if you can, wait till June 29th, and AMC and AMC Plus will officially release this, guys. So get ready for more Nautilus. But controversy happens with this because, again, cancel, bringing back. Somebody else that's very much known for controversy these days is Elon Musk, guys. And Elon Musk is back in the news. Not for the normal news you see Elon Musk for. No, we're talking about Blade Runner lawsuit because Blade Runner is now suing Elon Musk. And you might say, we talked about this a few weeks ago, this might happen, but this lawsuit is moving forward because when they had a big production, Tesla had a whole production for where they used AI and they gave Blade Runner 2049 images into AI. create all of this different spectacle images for a presentation. Now, they actually reached out to all the Blade Runner producers, and they said, hey, we want to use this like right before like the 11th hour, and they denied him the 11th hour, said you can't use our images for feeding AI for your presentation. But they did it anyways. And so now Judge George Wu, the United States District Court of California, came forward and said they can actually sue Musk and sue Tesla for copyright infringement. This is moving forward. And again, WB, Tesla, it's going to be a back and forth. Alcon is the main production company that's behind this too. It could be idea publicity. There is the Blade Runner series coming out very soon to Amazon, so maybe that could be this. But they've been trying to fight this for a few months, and they finally got the green light. So we'll keep you posted. But this lawsuit is moving forward against Musk and Tesla. And again, I love Blade Runner. It's a great world. It's like futuristic. What could happen? Dystopia. Just like again, I Am Legend and I Am Legend 2. Will Smith has an update. This is actually happening. And we've had a conversation about this before when he first talked about it. But now Will Smith says, I'll give you some details. Michael B. Jordan is coming in to be part of the cast with him. And again, you might ask yourself, if you didn't know about this, how are we doing a sequel to this with Will Smith? Because Will Smith said we are using the alternate ending from I Am Legend, and that ending, his character actually lives, right? So he actually lives. So we're going to use that instead, springboard forward, and there's going to be a new community that's like outside the city, because again, I Am Legend, it was kind of him by himself, but Will Smith's character actually finds Michael B. Jordan in its own community, currently the head of New Settlement he is, and he's not his son, because everyone's saying, he's going to be your son? He's not his son. He's in Connecticut in that settlement, and all this is going to be about him taking the vial that is the cure for the disease to Connecticut. And what happens from there? Will he actually cure the world? We'll have to wait and find out. And will Godzilla trample the world? Guys, we're going to find out very soon, because another Godzilla is coming. We've been talking about the MonsterVerse for a long time, but now Sam Neill has officially signed on for the new Godzilla franchise. And they're not saying what role he's going to be, but this is a sequel to Godzilla and Kong, our last one. You got a lot of cast members coming back. He's joining a pretty monumental cast. Caitlin Denver coming back, Jack O'Connell, Delroy Linden, Matthew Modine, of course, love Matthew Modine, Elisa Denimon Carey, and Dan Stevens is coming back to be that Kong veterinarian one more time, and Trapper. So guys, if you're excited about this, like we have so many of these MonsterVerse things, like the Apple TV Plus show. We got this movie coming forward. How many movies before that? I love Sam Neill. I love him so much. Is he gonna be like a Godzilla expert like he is in Jurassic Park? Is he gonna be studying Godzillas? Who knows? I can't wait to find out. I bet he plays a scientist. So I put almost $100 on there that he'll play a scientist. But at least he's gonna keep working. Unlike Harvey Weinstein, who will probably never work yet. If he even gets out of jail before he actually passed away, which he's pleading about, he's saying, guys, I want a trial right now. Please, I'm going to die any day. He keeps saying this, right? And the problem is they're having a very hard time finding a jury to actually be able to step forward and judge this case, because a lot of them have come forward and saying, hey, they're too close to sexual assault allegations, rape, someone in their family being abused. And when this comes forward, even though I don't know it's Harvey Weinstein, a lot of people keep stepping down. They go from like 70 people to 30, 70 to 20. It's been back and forth for days trying to get an actual jury that doesn't know anything about Harvey Weinstein, because everybody seems to do, because he started the Me Too movement, but also to have people that are just being, not biased. It's a hard thing to find, but they're trying really hard. Harvey Weinstein's hoping, after dozens of people have been locked out, they're hoping to get there by April 15th. But guys, that was supposed to happen. That was yesterday. It's not happening. So what's going to happen forward? We're going to find out. This whole jury selection is taking way too long. And for him, for his cause, hopefully he gets his day in trial before he dies. But I think a lot of people are like, whatever, leave Harvey Weinstein alone. We'll talk more about that. But he was the head of an empire, guys, and he was, a lot of people thought he was a monster, just like Kevin Spacey. People thought Kevin Spacey was a monster, guys. Really did, and a lot of people still think he's a monster. But Kevin Spacey came back in the news yesterday because he released a video where he was Frank Underwood one more time. That's right, House of Cards president appeared one more time. Let me ask you this. Leave it alone, man. just go into the distance. I know he's broke, but he did his whole thing. He's promoting Tim Dillon's Netflix comedy special, and he comes on there as like, and he's like, oh, I thought you were dead, Frank, and he's like, I'm not dead, I'm as dead as John McCain, and he's like, well, John McCain's dead. I mean, he did his whole Frank Underwood thing. He seems a little tired to me. He's been doing this a little bit here and there, and I love that character in House of Cards, but guys, you know how I feel about Kevin Spacey. I just think, I loved him as an actor. He was fucking phenomenal, but what he did, even the allegations, what I've heard in Hollywood, what he's been like on set, I just think it's time to ride into the sunset, man. Be lucky you didn't actually get found guilty in the UK. If something happens here in the United States, you'd be paying more than $1 million, I think, that you paid Netflix when you wrote off last time. But, he's trying to come back in the limelight. Do you guys think it'll happen? I'm not sure about this one still. But, honestly, he kind of murdered his career. Like the Menendez murdered their parents, but they might get out too, guys. I'm saying they might get out too.
Damn. Best segue artist in the business. Damn.
They might get out, Jonathan. They might get out because we top us on, I want to say Monday. It was yesterday because our whole crazy shenanigans schedule. But the Menendez brothers were back in court. They got offered an opportunity for parole. It still comes down to Gavin Newsom. But members of Eric and Lyle's family now have taken up a case against Los Angeles County Attorney because the attorney put forward all these images of their parents murdered. They put it in the court case when they were trying to get out. They put all the imagery out, and they were saying this was wrong. They did this. They shouldn't have showcased all this. This is a tremendous. They were saying it was victims everywhere are being abused because they released these bloody images from 1989. And I'm like, they're trying to prove to the judge that they shouldn't be released, that they haven't actually, been, gone through all the trial. They actually don't believe that they did anything wrong still. And so he's saying they're not actually reformed. They shouldn't get out. So of course he's going to show this. But the family is now suing him. They're calling it a grotesque spectacle that occurred Friday in court. And they're declaring this, that this should never have happened. And this should never happen again. And so they're suing the DA. They're going after the DA. Guys, I just think you're trying to stop this from happening. He's trying to fight it hardcore. They might still get out, though. And I think there's a lot of people that want them out, and they are cheering this on, and there's a lot of people that don't. This is a very divided front. And I think at the end of the day, we'll see where the legal system takes this. Gavin Newsom will weigh in, but, I think those images are going to happen. I think they are going to release that because you're pleading the case to the judge. I think that should be, and I think that Hockman probably won't have anything happen to him. But you know what? We'll wait and find out. Because honestly, when people put stuff out there sometimes, people can start getting mad, they can get sad, they can cry. Look what happened in SNL when the White Lotus actor started crying after this sketch, White Potus. Well, that's what everybody was saying, because after SNL did the whole sketch, which was pretty fucking, I think, look at her, pretty accurate, guys, pretty accurate. Sarah Sherman, I think she did a great job portraying the actress from White Lotus. Amy Lou Wood, she had the fake teeth. People were saying it was going too far with the fake teeth, and that, her British accent, it was too far. I'm like, it's a spoof show. They make fun of shit. That's what they do, and I think they all nailed it. And, sometimes they suck, and sometimes they're hilarious. That's SNL. We've known that for fucking years. And you know what? Take comedy in stride. Just take it in stride. It is what it is. But the actress, actually, Amy Lou, came forward and said, no, I wasn't crying because of that. My post was for something else. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But then a fake account put an apology out to Amy Lou saying they were Sarah and sending flowers to her. And then so Amy puts it out like, thank you for the apology. And it wasn't actually her. So, I mean, woo, that kind of sucks. I can't even imagine being like, well, that's not my apology. Everybody's saying, why is she apologizing? Well, it was a very influential account that came forward. She thought it was her. It wasn't. And it's just funny. I just think let it lie. It was a great spoof. Let it happen and let that fucking be. I just think it was good. I think they did a great job. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Where's the joke? The joke is, right, Queen. The joke is, you know what? She's got great teeth. You know what? She's got British teeth. All right. They're not royal teeth. They're British teeth because she's not part of the royal family. She can't afford the royal teeth. That's what the joke is. I'm sorry. Only royal family have royal teeth. That's it. That's it. Jonathan knows. A lot of breaking news, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all. Control.